The PBA does not know what to do. Jason Belmonte is running scared. Why watch another video of him or professionals like him showing their elite skills when you can watch me suck at bowling? Welcome to another exciting edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. As you see there, we're coming from Mohegan Bowladrome in Emmanuel Lewistown, Massachusetts. For the month of June, we played candlepin bowling. For this month, we go to lanes 1 through 6, which they have converted over to tenpin, and we are going to play that. Due to some affiliation with certain people, I do have to make this disclaimer that, unlike what they say, I do not think that this is fake, phony baloney bowling. Yes, it is a lot easier than candlepin, but it has its own challenges, and as you've seen me play, you can definitely tell that I do not think that this is phony baloney, or it's garbage. However, the one thing about tenpin I do think is garbage is when they have the blue oil. That I do call fake bowling. You can't bowl without the blue to see the oil pattern. You really suck. I'm no good, but I don't need that. And that's my only opinion about tenpin being fake. Just the blue oil. Everything else, hey, if I thought it was terrible, would I be playing it? Nope. I find it fun as well in its own way. Anyway, before we get started, let's go take a look at the highs and lows of this month. And things changed a little bit. For candlepin bowling, we got a high of 136 at Putnam Lanes in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Got close to it quite a few times, but have not beat it, so I can't say it's a fluke anymore like I have in previous videos. And on the opposite side, in both terms the low score and the level of difficulty of the house, Masons is where I got the 44, although it was somewhat early in this whole series anyway. And that was done on a live event, I believe. There was a point I started recording because the live stuff didn't work anymore. Anyway, duckpin got a somewhat respectable high of 118, just a little over average ability, and we got a brand new low score, just recently achieved at Collins Bowladrome, a 64. It's just 1 point, but it's a new low, and still I'm surprised it's as high as it is. If any of those numbers is going to move, it's probably going to be the low one again. And now, the featured event, tenpin. Not very good. A 150, which is average ability, and trying the two-handed approach without a towel to clean the ball. Yep, that 26 is a real thing. And those are the highs and lows at this point. And as usual, whenever I'm at a house that has more than one type of bowling, in this case it's usually the tenpin that suffers from this, I never made an intro for tenpin, so I just grabbed a screenshot from PinCam, which by the way, you'll be seeing most of the time due to the fact they play music videos in the background. However, for a game or two, the audio is, for some reason, really low, so we can probably get away with using the full audio track most of the time. Anyway, with that being said, it's now time for those famous words you've been waiting for. It's now time to watch me suck at regular bowling. Frame 1, ball 1. Due to the lack of availability, we use a 10. Ball 2, I dropped it. Got one. The transition from candlepin, not very smooth. Frame 2, ball 1. I swear, every time I go from candlepin to tenpin, things go really bad at first.
ball 2.
They used it. Coming back. They used it.
With the first 2 frames being like they are, Jason Belmonte has someone to worry about. A 1-in-1 and a 3-in-2 for a whopping total of 4. Impressive, isn't it?
Frame 3, ball 1.
Why is it having a hard
I think the adaptation to tenpin has finally hit.
Frame 4, ball 1. 2 El Stinko the bonus balls.
The question is, what will the bonus be? The good news, we're getting at least an 8 for a fill. The bad news, 7-10 split.
Ball 2, which should aim for and miss.
Hey, I got one for 9. Not that greatness will be achieved, but I believe the candlepin transition is over. Strike with a 9 fill, total of 32. What an improvement.
Frame 5, ball 1. Ball 2.
What were you expecting? A good game?
Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2.
Just barely missed. Those 2 frames weren't the best. We got a 9-5 and an 8-6. We are now at 49, struggling to hit 100.
Frame 7, ball 1. This shows the previous 10-pin stint was a fluke.
Unless it repeats, the lanes and game stint is a fluke. That definitely helps, though.
Frame 8, ball 1, 2 El Stinkos.
What will the bonus be? It wasn't all that bad last time.
Ball 2 El Stinko 2.
A 7 for a strike fill, not the greatest, but it helps. Just barely hooked in for an 8. While it wasn't as good as frames 3 and 4, 7 and 8 aren't bad. Strike and an 8 fill, 75. 100 is possible.
Frame 9, ball 1. Ball 2. Frame 10, ball 1.
It's also El Stinko the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? 8 fill, not bad. The El Stinkos were pretty good today.
Ball 2. Somehow I got to 100.
And 8 is all we're gonna get. And I had a decent recovery. As you can see, got a final score of 101. Not all that great, but I will definitely take it after that start. And that's this episode of Watch Me Suck at Bowling from Mohegan Bowladrome in Emmanuel Lewistown, Massachusetts. George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.